Hi, and welcome in to bebrighttarot.ca. If you're a returning viewer, appreciate you coming back. And if you're new, just a quick intro to who we are. We love using tarot every day. Really logical, simple ways to use it, just to build up some self confidence, self awareness, self discovery. So, we're over on YouTube, website, and Instagram, Be Bright Tarot. So thanks for liking, subscribing, following. All right, up next is your reading. I hope you enjoy it. All right, we are here with our week ahead reading. Thanks for joining in again. We have week ahead for week of April 13th. So for those of you who have seen this before, we will be drawing 5 cards to help us with the week. All right, so first card we'll pull will be a card for the energy of the week, and that's a reversed 5 of Cups. So this card is sending us some energy that's about recovery and building yourself up again after feeling, maybe a loss, some regret, or some grief recently. So you can start to see that you're stronger, you're more resilient. There's things like hope and happiness showing up again. So take this energy and think about the forgiveness, whether it's forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of a situation, someone else. Um, Release that past that might be holding you back, and you're going to be able to start moving forward from whatever challenging period it has been for you. Um, it's almost like this disaster or this really dark period truly has been a blessing in disguise, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to recover, heal, and get back up on your feet. So that's excellent energy for the week. Next card we'll talk about is an opportunity that might arise, and that is the Hierophant. Okay, so you want to take advantage of the structures, the processes, the systems, the traditions that will help keep you going forward. Um, Use this as a card to see that you're not alone, but you really are part of a greater community. Your community could be a multitude of different things. It could be your family, it could be your work, it could be your friends, it could be a support group, it could be your church, it could be a sports team, it could be a club, it could be whatever. But you are not alone, and you're part of that greater community that's serving in an even greater community. So use that group, that community, that family, that team to learn from them, and to be part of, to have a place to fit in and be yourself, which is amazing. Hierophant is also about, doing the right thing, being wise, following your morals. And it really does indicate kind of a traditional religious ceremony. So that's very important this week to anyone that might be celebrating Easter this weekend. So this is definitely the card for traditions and religions, religious ceremonies, weddings, baptisms, but yes, certainly Easter as well in there. So good opportunity to just, embrace those traditions, and those groups that support you, give you wise counsel, and that you can be a part of. The next card is going to be the obstacle for the week, and this is a Two of Swords. So For those that watched last week's reading, this was our opportunity card last week, and now it's an obstacle. I think that we're seeing this because there's still something that we have not dealt with, or something we have not decided on. So if you remember, last week we were talking about that kind of you have this big choice. You're at a crossroads, two options, um, and we talked about that. The sooner you make that choice, the better you will feel, and you will be able to get going down that path that you need to go to. So the decision is probably going to be one that might hurt a little bit to make. It's going to cause us discomfort, hurt, pain, could be difficult. We may not feel like we have all the information, but the sooner we make that choice, the better we're going to be. And so it was our opportunity last week, but now it's an obstacle. So again, it's just reminding us that it is time to choose, and to certainly go within, listen to your intuition, your instincts. You know what needs to happen, um, and listen to that wise inner voice that's telling you what to do. It's going to sting to make that choice, but it is certainly time to do so. Okie dokie. The next card is the help card. How can we help ourselves, help others around us? Well, this is the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, and this is the ultimate card for helping others. This is a card of generosity, of sharing your resources with others. And your resources, again, can be time, can be money, can be food, it could be your energy, your support, all those things. But it is absolutely a card to help others with whatever you can offer. Of course, we have to know that giving is just one side of the equation. So you may also need to open yourself up to graciously accepting resources and help from others, which I'm sure 90% of us struggle with accepting help from others. And we have to just remember that it's a balance. There's going to be times when you are able to give, and help and support others. And then there are times when it's really important for you to receive that same support and assistance from those around you. It will all balance out in the long run, but we have to also think about receiving the help as well. And so, to me, I mean, with these cards together, we have to make a choice. We have to make that hard decision. But we have a community. We have the Hierophant. We have a structure around us. We have a community that can support us. And the reverse Five of Cups, remember, we're ready to release that past. We're ready to recover. And so it's feeling like, one of the ways that we can help others is by graciously accepting what they're giving us, to help us with this decision and to move forward. Remember, like, whenever you offer your help to somebody else, you just think it's so silly when they don't accept it, right? Like, you just truly want to help others. So we have to remember, when someone's offering to help us, we should be taking that, and being better at receiving as well. All right, last card for the week is going to be some action to take. And this is the Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles. So this is really a card about difficult, trying times, struggles that we all go through in life. Whether it's losing a job or a deal not going through, or struggling with money or time management. Sometimes we just struggle, and so with this as an action card, it's really reminding us that the best thing we can do um, is to prepare for those hard periods in our lives, whether it's just happened or it's around the corner. Um, let's really take action on preparation. Let's work on our daily habits um, to improve your financial situation. Like, okay, make that coffee at home, put that $5 in your piggy bank. Because, next week you may need that extra $5. Strengthen your body with some extra walking time or an apple instead of cookies. Those little things of daily habits can really help us prepare for when things get tough. Um, let's learn to be resourceful with what we have at hand. And again, rely on those people in our community. Ask for help. Um, get what we need to get through the struggles, and to be best prepared for the hard times. So yeah, this week is a great cards that really support each other. I hope it resonates with you, and I wish you a good week. A happy Easter if you celebrate. That's our reading for bebrighttarot.ca. Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, YouTube, and website. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for listening. And of course, reach out if you have any questions or thoughts. I'm happy to chat.